Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a PayPal request for Banger MC Third, a new game on the series, Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. The song is called Heavy Hands, composed by Ryan Ike. Never heard of this, but I will say that art is intriguing. So, let's see. Never heard of this at all. Heavy Hands, Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Let's go. Some guitar.
Turn my eyes from these cold blue skies. Won't stay my worry, won't calm or quell.
I can say my piece, I can barter my tale. Won't ease my burden, but I might as well.
Oh.
There's a heavy hand laid across this land, and it steers my journey and it guides my pen.
Okay.
Press on head high till the ink is run dry, 'cause my story ain't like to wind home again. Well, I'll beat my drum till my last day come, where the mountain meets the sea. Yeah, the earth will shake, but the bow she break won't put no fear in me.
Interesting.
'Cause I see land on high, so I pick my final line. Sky will shimmer and sun will shine, where the water tastes like wine.
They said it. Wait, does that mean it's the title song or something?
Well, I wandered round and there's a code I found, says a gentle manner and a righteous way.
This pair you'll need if you follow this creed. She'll see you through until the judgment day.
But there ain't no law under tooth and claw in the nest of vipers or the lion's den. You can holler and wail till the echo goes stale. Ain't way nor man are gonna save you then. But I'll beat my drum till my last day come, where the mountain meets the sea. Yeah, the earth will shake, but the bow she break won't put no fear in me. 'Cause I see a land on high, so I'm in my final line.
This is a full-on song.
The story's ending and I'm closing mine, where the water tastes like wine.
Maybe I had it backwards. Maybe this is the song name and Heavy Hands is the game. I'm not sure. Either way. Okay. Little fiddle solo. Pretty good guitar player too. What is going on right now? I'm listening to just gonna loop, or is
So when the water's still and you feel that thrill, for the open trail has slipped away.
When the words won't flow, when your fingers run slow, and the song you carry goes
this is so
to gray. Well, there's a place I see where the soul burns clean, and the verse
I don't know what to think right now.
pure and true. So right on, boy, you just open that door. These shores of plenty gonna welcome you. And I beat my drum till my last day come, where the mountain meets the sea. Yeah, the earth will shake, but the bow she break won't put no fear in me.
Should I light my lighter?
Is
Is that fitting? One of these days it's gonna work.
Where the water tastes like wine.
Okay, this has to be like the main theme or something because they keep saying the game title. Little resolving chord and everything. Oh, there's more. Hold up. Let's get one thing out of the way. I don't like country music at all. But I like music. I appreciate all genres. I hear things, I can appreciate sounds. And it's not that I'm like closed-minded to checking out more of the genre. It's just simply, I think with country specifically, more so than a lot of other genres, is you have to relate, and I don't relate to any of it. The lifestyle, just none of it, So it's like, the music is not made for me. I'm not the demographic. That being said, I've given it chances for different artists, and for the most part, I just don't like it. It just doesn't do anything. It just sounds like noises, and this didn't sound like noises. It sounded like music. Go figure that like the one time I kind of enjoy something in this genre is from a video game. Just shows you how strong BGM is. No, but I think for me, I'm really, especially when it comes to country, it's just like the tropes, the stereotypes. Is like I hate them. The super twangy voice. It seems. I hope not to offend anyone, but it just seems like so forced. And kind of just like they're just like the formula works for people, so they just do it. Like so many artists sound the same to me. They sound like they can just be put in a blender type of thing. The reason this was tolerable and good was because it didn't sound like any of that. It just sounded like music. It was a duet. We had a really clean acoustic guitar doing most of the legwork here. Brand new strings, mind you. Really clean and crisp. Pretty good playing too. The whole thing felt very organic and, natural, right? There wasn't a whole lot of excess processing. Just, mic up the guitar, mic up the singers, and rip the fiddle a little bit. But the singers were so talented. And it just sounded really good. I can't, just because it falls under a certain umbrella, it doesn't mean I'm just going to start hating it. It's just, if anything, that was one of the better country type songs I've ever heard. So, there's that. So I was kind of conflicted. I'm like, should I be hating this? But, I'm open-minded, so no, I'm not. Those were clearly a bunch of talented people. I like duets. I like what the guy was doing with his voice. It just sounded like his voice. It didn't sound like he was trying to, you know what I mean? The woman vocalist was incredible. The fiddle was really good. It was cool. Now, the thing is, this is probably the genre I know the least about. I don't know how many sub-genres there are. I don't know if it's just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything about it. Nothing. I just know that I don't like the trope type stuff. You know, the whole like, hey, it works, so I'm gonna copy it, and then I'm just gonna sound like these other artists. I hate that, regardless of genre. But for me, my opinion, country is probably like one of the worst culprits of that. They just, anyways, that's not here nor there. But this didn't sound like any of that. It didn't sound like country. It just sounded like a really good song. Acoustic guitar, a duet, and it was just cool vibes. You know, it didn't feel like it was like pushing itself on me. It was just like, I don't know. But I'm not saying I'm like converted or anything. And I'm not going to be like, well, what else is out there? I'm sure, just like every other genre, there's bad and good. You know, it's kind of the same when people tell me that they don't like rap or hip hop. I'm like, do you really not like every single thing, or do you just listen to bad stuff? You know, it's just the way it is. Every single genre, it's like that. But for me, country's had like the worst record. I never have really enjoyed it, unless you want to count like Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash type stuff. Then yeah, that's pretty cool. But I don't really consider that. I mean, I guess I'm talking when I think of like this genre, I think of like I don't know, Garth Brooks, stuff like that. Like I just don't vibe with it at all. Anyways, whatever. None of that matters. This is good. I could see myself listening to more of that. And the fact that it's in a game, I don't even know where that would go in a game. I don't even know what kind of game this is. From what I know, the game is called Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, and the song is called Heavy Hands. But now I'm not so sure, because they kept saying the song name, or they kept saying the name as if it were a song name. So maybe it's the title track. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just confused at all in general. But I'm not confused about the quality of the music. That's kind of what matters at the end of the day, is what my channel's revolved around. I never thought I would ever hear country on this channel, let alone ever. So that's a first. And it was actually pretty decent. You know, it's a little eye-opening, or ear-opening, I guess, but see, I don't want to go into a tangent here, but this is why I think video game music is just so, it like transcends, you know, it transcends opinions, stuff that you would never listen to. I would never listen to that. I would never go out of my way to hear that. In fact, if I heard that blind and didn't know it was from a game, I still probably would have been like, oh yeah, it's okay. But I still would have been like in my head, I'm like, oh, it sounds like country though. I don't really care. But I'm pretty sure, like knowing that it came from a game, it did indeed kind of like aid it a little bit, which gave me a little more of a open heart to it. Kind of weird how that works. But man, I don't know what to feel right now. I feel so confused, and I don't know. Do I know myself anymore? Am I just getting older? Am I gonna start becoming a country fan? I don't know. But okay. Let me know more about this game. Where does that play? Does this composer only write in this style? I'm really curious about this composer. Because if they can make something like that, I feel like they can do anything. Who knows? I'm full of questions right now. But that was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I can't believe I'm saying this. But I enjoyed this country song. Is that country? I don't know. What did I listen to? I don't know. I never claimed to be a music expert. I just really like music, and I listen to a lot of it all the time. But I don't know anything about it. I'm so lost. Anyways, props to Ryan for that, and thanks to Banger MC3 for the odd request. And thanks to you for watching. Let me know, again, more about this game. Big thank you to my Patreon supporters, my PayPal supporters, and especially my Platinum supporters on Patreon. Kevin, Patrick, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, Callanan, Gardelane, Mushimari, Justin, Knox, and S-Flot. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, video game music is something else, isn't it? Take it easy. Yeehaw.